you grew up watching this sport. The state of boxing right now, collectively, how happy are you, or how do you feel about the state of boxing?
I will say that the last couple of months have been some of my favorite times in boxing. I mean, you had so many of the ideal fights taking place. You know, top guys in divisions fighting each other, guys taking chances, moving up, like all that. Even the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Yeah. Right, but it did. I was so excited. I didn't care who won. You know what I mean? But I love it. Yeah, I love the way boxing is. I hope it stays. Right. I hope that the fighters make an effort to keep doing it. Like I love Teofimo. Yeah. Say what you want about all that other stuff, man. He fighting dudes. Yeah. And he's nice. We keep talking about 140. Like, yo, I truly believe. Now other guys could win. Like, I think Devin can make a run for 140, whatever. I think Teofimo, I think he takes over that division.
I always felt like Regis was the dark horse at 140. We could be in for a surprise. If not a surprise against Devin, it's gonna be a hard night.
Tough night.
Hold up,
it's gonna be a good night of work.
When you throw Teofimo, right? Because we ain't talking about Shakur, Haney, and Tank.
Right.
And Frank.
Right.
You throw Teofimo in there though.
Yeah.
135, 140.
Yeah.
I believe though. Now my favorite is Shakur, but I think that Teofimo has everything to dominate that shit.
His dad, and we'll end with this, but his dad, we saw him at his fight out there in New York, and I asked him, like, I keep seeing you say you messed your son up. What are you talking about? He gave me the answer, but I'm gonna break it down for you.
Break it down.
Basically, when they turn pro, this is where the amateur boxer is. This is where the pro boxer is. This is what my son needs to be. And it's like, no, I can't lose all of this that I had as an amateur. I got to bring this with me. I got to get my son back to being who he used to be, because that's what got us here. Not converting into this structured professional boxer because this is what people want to see and this is it. So he basically tried to shut out a lot of the things that his son could do well, a lot of athleticism that his son got.
So athletic.
Because I think his dad thought that that's not what the pros are about. The pros are about this right here, and he began to strangle his son's
talent,
athleticism, and talent.
Wow!
And so what you saw.
So where they at right now?
What you saw against Josh Taylor,
a lot of athleticism.
was hey, let's get back to who we used to be.
He like a brother low key though. I'm like, okay.
Why he compare everything to black?
Oh yeah, because we the best ever in everything, especially athletics.
Hey, I told him I pulled up when I first moved out here. I pulled up to the high school. The running back was black. White. I said, I'm playing running back. All right, let's get back to the story.
So, I mean, they pulled this. They say, "Oh, we're going back to Gordo." I'm like, "What's Gordo?" Well, you weren't there in the amateurs, but that's what they used to call him, because Gordo was this guy who was could do it all,
and he hits hard, dog.
And on top of all that, he can rip it.
He can crack,
He's
bro.
a complete back.
Yes, he is. Now that's my issue. My issue is, out of all the dudes in 135 and 140, Teofimo is the most complete out of all of them.
Yeah. All the other ones are
we can box. You want to box? Let's box. You want to dance? Let's dance.
Complete back.
Oh, wait. You want to hit hard? Let's hit hard. And he can take a punch.
But here the interesting
the way he did
though,
Josh Taylor, I did not see that.
Bro, come on. Listen,
people still don't talk about how bad he did it.
I think Josh Taylor's a good fighter. You know what I mean? So I remember watching him. I was like, his dad was Devin's dad. I told you next to me. He was like, man, Josh, he way bigger than him. He ain't bigger than him. He took that rope. I was like, oh, he is bigger than him. Couldn't hit him though.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got all that.
Yeah.
I watched how he took down Lemon Ching. I was like, oh, he ain't scared. Yeah. He ain't scared to fight. That's another thing. I'm done with it. He ain't scared to fight the top dudes.
Yeah. I think for him, everything got to make sense. And when it makes sense, we going for it. It ain't about it making too much sense. It just got to make sense, and we going for it, So
so you don't believe, I can hear you.
Well, I think...
Okay.
To that point, I think another small issue they're having is trying to connect their worth to the business. And that's why you see him talk about retiring.
Yeah.
My worth is this, but the business is telling me that I'm only going to get that.
I know we got to be dumb, but why they do that? Because, like, some dudes be making...
you talked about that union that...
That's crazy.
That NFLPA y'all got? We don't got that. We don't got no...
That's crazy to me, bro.
WBC,
and I watched
VA.
Now, I'm talking about Ali fan. All this old shit from Top Rank back in the day with Ali. The same dude... Now, I think Bob Aaron's is solid. I think he's a solid guy. Yeah. From what I know. Because I don't know what you... He's been controlling it all the way from that to now.
Yeah.
So now it's like, it's not, let's say his name is Franklin, I don't know. So it's not about him. It's about when you have people, right, controlling the
That's
sport.
what we said last week.
Even the black dude, Al Heyman.
It's a hand down.
They controlling it.
Yeah, it's a hand down business and process structured the way that it's been structured and nothing's changing.
Why
they're not adjusting.
That's why there can be so many crooks in the game because there's no real head police on the boxer side, right? I mean, in football, we go through it. Yeah. Owners got their joint, but we got somebody. All right, look, we might not get everything we want, but y'all don't get everything y'all want. We gonna meet somehow. Yeah. Now they're the owner, so they're gonna get the majority because they got the money. Yeah. But it at least helps the players. And when we done fighting or done playing, we got some paper. Yeah. And who's fighting who's playing who, like that. All that shit matters. Yeah. And I feel like when they talk about boxing has took a dump, number-wise and et cetera, and the fans and all that, is because of the engagement of there's no union.
Yeah.